Welcome to another Elder Scrolls Legends video. My name is Richard, or Moxfire if you want to call me by my game name. Today we're doing some ranked play. I'm currently at the very top of rank 1. I've been grinding at it for the last 2 days. Unfortunately, my ranked play video from rank 2 to 1 was lost due to some quality concerns. But I have been doing a whole bunch of streaming, so if you have any interest in watching me while I'm trying to climb to the top of a ladder, I'm always at twitch.tv/moxfiregaming. If you want to check that out, I find it a ton of fun to be playing for people, and if you want to ask questions or anything like that, I'm always available. But today we're finally at the top of rank 1, and I'm going to hopefully record on video me getting myself into Legend. Surprisingly enough, let's open this back up again. We're currently playing a mono green deck. And if you want to take a look at the match history for the mono green deck, it is not a bad deck. We've won 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games and lost 2 games. So this deck is like kind of crazy. It's a mono goblin deck, and it basically just snowballs really quickly. If you can't deal with the deck right away, you just lose. Every once in a while it does come out backwards, where I get like Wild Beast Callers and Lair Flickers in my opening hand. And then those are usually the games that I lose. But if I get a Daring Cat Purse or a Goblin Skulk or a Mournhold Trader out in the early game, then I just win. So yeah, we're going to just jump right into a game. Oh, against Ancient Heritage. Alright, into our first game against Ancient Heritage, currently rank 110. We have played Ancient Heritage earlier today. I'm actually going to keep all of these cards. We did beat him. He's playing Aggro Pilfer Monk. He's beaten us and we've beaten him. So I'm keeping the Mournhold Trader because I apply early game pressure, and then Murkwater Witch will let me deal with anything he tries to put in the way, like if he puts in a Fighters Guild recruit. And then I also can Shadow Shift him around. The key to this is to try and hit early, hit quickly, and hit hard. I really want to get rid of that, but... Alright, so we're going to play the Mournhold Trader.
Of course I'm on your side.
If he doesn't play anything really threatening to the Mournhold Trader, I'm just going to Murkwater Witch the Ungolem off the board, which lets me play into Murkwater Savage. And if I want to pulling out a Murkwater Skirmisher, then it would be pretty good.
For the black hat.
Finish off? No finish off, okay. Yeah, so we're going to swing here,
Coming, eh?
protect the damage.
They cannot
Alright,
hope
so House
to
Kinsman.
outwit me.
I would have played that into my lane, because you want to activate the House Kinsman. At the same time, you want to contest the Mournhold Trader. I could do some like crazy juggle shenanigans here, because I can Dune Smuggler, Shadow Shift, and then do 5 damage to face. He only has 2 cards in hand. If I Murkwater Savage, I'm setting up for a longer game. And then next turn I'd Murkwater Shaman, and then possibly Shadow Shift if I need to. I also conserve my potions and set up for if I draw low drops, I can play them with the Murkwater Savage. So I think I'm going to play a little bit more conservatively than I normally play with this one, and then just put down the Murkwater Savage. Hopefully he doesn't have like an execute just to remove it, but we'll see what happens. It's his own Murkwater Savage. So let's see whose Savage is stronger. So he takes it out the Mournhold Trader, right? That's the play there. Okay. That feels a little bit bad, but it's not the end of the world. I can definitely figure this out. Alright, so I have the choice. I can Murkwater Skirmisher here, which pushes this guy up to a 5/5. I can then Shadow Shift him over and then hit face, and then mine contests his, unless if he plays his own Murkwater Skirmisher. Or else I can Dune Smuggler. Well, Dune Smuggler Shadow Shift doesn't really do much, so I guess I just Shadow Shift him first to see what I draw, if there's any other options. that's a finish off, so that's pretty good. So we're gonna play the Murkwater Skirmisher, and then hit face.
There are ill winds this day.
Dune Smuggler is annoying, but fine. I need to be able to put a damage on there. I think I might play my Murkwater Shaman next turn. We're in a race right now, and I'm currently winning. Shadow shifting it back is bad, because now his contests mine. I could just finish it off next turn, though, so I'm okay with that. I'm not pushing more damage on board, but I'm not in a bad spot. And I can slot in the finish off with my Murkwater Shaman, so I feel okay about this. Territorial Viper will be nice for later. Down the Shaman. Now the Curse from the Shaman is good because it gets rid of the 2-1 and the 3-1. Let's see what he does here. He's thinking hard about his turn. Or else he was just watching a YouTube video.
There are ill winds.
Dune Smuggler is
this day.
fine. Okay. That's fine with me. I would have been more concerned if he hadn't made that trade, actually. Because I probably would have been incentivized to put the Murkwater Shaman down. Or swing the Murkwater Shaman in.
Die, Shadeskin.
Tazcad the Packmaster. I really want to keep this Murkwater Shaman on the board. Especially because I'm dealing with the 3-1s. I might be doing it a little bit slowly, but I'm still dealing with them. So what are my other options here? I could put on another Murkwater Shaman and just get really annoying with it. The Pilfer off the Goblin Skulk is going to be bad, but I don't really have an option for dealing with that right now. If I Dune Smuggler this over, I do 4 damage, remove one of these. Well, one of these are dying no matter what, right? I mean, I can Viper that guy off the board. I think Viper is the safer play here. I limit the amount of damage that I do. Let's see what happens when I hit. So we Viper. He's gonna get a 0-1 Goblin off that. But this guy contests next turn, so it depends on what he plays on the board now. Another Skulk is fine. Murkwater Shaman is annoying, but fine. Because this still contests. The problem is he's filling his board with goblins. And he's going to Murkwater Savage next turn. Oh wow, he didn't actually get a goblin. Okay. So he's playing super conservatively as well. So we Cliff Racer. Oops, that was a mistake. I thought I had enough mana to cast the Cliff Racer and the Dune Smuggler. Okay, so hopefully he just trades there. Double Murkwater Shaman's okay. I still have Tazcad to do some extra damage here. So that's 9 damage. Puts me at 11. My Cliff Racer still contests the 5-4. See, he should have hit that. I guess he's greedy for the damage, but he should have hit that first because he could have buffed the skirmisher. with the skirmisher buffing the goblin. Okay, so he's pushing lethal. Is he pushing lethal? No, he's not pushing lethal. He has 4, 8, 13, 15 damage. That puts me at 1 health. I can Cliff Racer this guy off the board. And then Dune Smuggler. I mean, that doesn't... I mean, I can Dune Smuggler and then Cliff Racer and then he survives, so that's better. I didn't want to get into the position where I'm fighting for the board, because if I'm fighting for the board, unless if I can deal with the entire board, I'm gonna lose here. Which feels pretty bad. Every time I get up to the top of a rank. It's okay. I can do this. I know I can. So he's incentivized to trade the 2-1 in, so he does 9 damage to me again, which brings me down to 7. My 3-1 doesn't contest the board, but I do have Tazcad to be able to clear things up a little bit here. I'm hoping these are crappy cards, but he's running a very similar deck to mine. I like the call on the buzzards. The buzzards are really good. I was contemplating putting them in here. I like the giant bats a little bit better though. The buzzards push more damage, but the giant bats give me a little bit of a comeback mechanic sometimes. He has to make this trade, right? If he doesn't make this trade, then I get to make value trade.
These are Khajiit streets.
That's bad. Okay, so he makes that trade.
They cannot hope
House
to
Kinsman's
outwit
annoying,
me.
but... Okay, so what do I do here? I double Murkwater Witch. Gets rid of the 3-2. This guy doesn't do anything. I can Tazcad him directly off the board, and then he's pushing 4, 7, 6. I need to remove both of these at the same time. Which is not really... I mean, I can swing Murkwater Witch that one. Murkwater Witch that one. I stop people from hitting me. And then I guess I just Nimble Ally. And hope I can clear up the board next turn. Because I can't clear up the board this turn. Murkwater Shaman doesn't do it for me. Nimble Ally doesn't do it for me. Tazcad doesn't do it. So the only thing I can do is just stall out. Ooh, feels bad. Okay, so we put him there.
Will die.
Kill the 5-4. Let me think about this. Then he trades and then does 3 damage and buffs it. If I put it there, then he'll swing, 3 damage, buff it. Either way he does it, and then this way I do more damage with the Tazcad, I guess.
By Stendar's mercy.
It's a nail biter for me.
All too simple.
I'm surprised he threw away the bruiser. 6 damage. Okay, so I just die now, right? Leaf Flicker removes that from the board. This guy removes that from the board. I don't have a taunt. I need to be able to Leaf Flicker and Tazcad. I can push 10 damage. It's not enough. High rolling on the Beast Collar. I'd have to get a taunt. What taunts can I get? I'd have to get a taunt on both sides though. I can't Beast Collar and... If I had 1 more mana, I could Leaf Flicker Beast Collar. Oh, plus if I kill this, he just wins anyway because it's a freaking Huntsman. Or Kinsman, rather. So I just lose. That's unfortunate.
The forest is ours.
I got more chances than that to be able to get into Legend, but I was hoping I'd be able to get it in the first game.
You have my thanks.
That was fought well.
Well, I hope you're happy with yourself, Ancient Heritage.
I concede to your promise.
Feels bad. Wonk. Knock it back down. Alright, so I may as well finish up the YouTube video. Hopefully I still have 2 more games to be able to try to get it on video. My videos are always 3 games long. Alright, we're into our second game against Giral, rank 4, so I feel a little bit better about that. Would have been nice if I had that last game. Although, ranks don't really mean much. I'm going to keep the Nimble Ally. I don't have the potion. I'm just going to keep the Ally. Daring Cat Purse is really nice to draw. You have a pretty good curve. So we Cat Purse, he executes the Cat Purse Then we nimble ally. He puts down a taunt. We kill it with the nimble ally.
These are Khajiit
Or
streets.
he's playing Pilfer. That's a thing that can happen as well. I got a Viper, so I'm not too concerned about this thing getting big. I'm gonna swing here. I also can just nimble ally and then I kill it, right? I push more damage this way though. Next turn I can just Viper it off the board. Yeah, I'm just gonna nimble ally over here.
By Stendar's
He thinks
mercy.
he's gonna be getting a ton of value out of this, so hopefully he invests some more into it. Oh shit.
Leave this
What turn does Master of Thieves come out? I think it's turn 5.
Your coin or your life. Your coin or your life.
What the hell? Why did he double Dunestalker it? Oh, so I can't Viper it off the board. That's pretty good. So he does an extra 6 damage. That's annoying. So what is he pushing now? 6, 9, 12. I'm pushing 7. So I get him down to 21. He gets me down to, what, 12 damage, 15. So he pops 2 runes, a double Goblin Skulk, Territorial Viper that off the board. The Goblin Skulks trade. Okay, I guess that's what I'm doing. I don't have much choice here.
The forest
I really want
is
the cat to
ours.
hit. Hopefully he doesn't Prophecy here.
The forest is
good.
ours.
Double Dunestalker on the Pilfer. That feels bad, man. So if he turn 4's Master of Thieves here, I'm probably just going to lose the game, right? Because he's going to push... He'll do 6 and then 9.
Leave this place.
Please no Master of Thieves. Master of Thieves comes out on turn
Clear out.
4.
Clear out.
It's Tazcad. Turn 5. Thieves Den? No, he would have played Thieves Den first. Zorash Marshall.
I bring reinforcements.
Bad.
Khajiit is a 5-clawed killer.
Okay. He's not making this easy for me, that's for sure. I want to kill that guy. I definitely want to Viper this guy off the board. I mean, I can just trade. I'm not pushing any extra damage trading, though. I mean, I can Shadow Shift one of these guys over, swing, Leaf Flicker that off, do the 4 damage, trade. I don't have enough mana for all that. Viper trade, nah. I think actually landing the Goblin's more important than letting the cat. So we're swing here.
The forest is ours.
Of course he gets a Prophecy. Hopefully it's not a Fighter's Guild recruit.
If I fall,
Of course it's a Fighter's Guild recruit. Okay, that's better on that side than it is on this side. Hit with this guy. Viper this guy off the board. I don't want my big guys to die. Okay. It was an okay turn. Leaving this guy up is really bad, but I can't do anything about it, right?
Time to finish this.
Clear out.
chaos.
Time to finish this.
That's 10 damage. That's 2. It's 3. I'm like so close to winning here.
Who is the client today?
That's bad. Dune Smuggler, Shift. Still can't Viper that off the board. I can Giant Bat it off the board though. Looks like the plan. So we Dune Smuggler him over. He turns into a 6/6. He swings in there. That guy dies. This guy swings in here, and then I Giant Bat that off the board, and then I have control of the board again. Whew. This is a hard game.
There are ill winds this day.
This one here. Here. Put him down. This one there. Okay, and I gain a little bit of life. I got 2 turns to Tazcad. I still have a Viper in hand. I have a Leaf Lurker finish off. Creatures to do damage with. I'm in a pretty good spot, but not an amazing spot. It's still really close. Leaf Lurker's terrible for me. At least my 3-1 trades into the Leaf Lurker. Oh, it doesn't trade in right now, though. I guess I Shadow Shift to draw a card. I Shadow Shift the cat first to draw a card. Keep this guy
You
here.
will die, Shadeskin.
Murkwater Skirmisher doesn't do anything for me.
You will die, Shadeskin.
I guess it's just extra damage. Okay, so I win next turn. So he has to push 10 damage out of hand. He doesn't have access to Tazcad right now. Thieves' Den. No, Thieves' Den, Master of Thieves is too expensive for him. He has to deal with my board. So he's crushing the body. I still have 7. It's close, it's close. I'm still lethal. He's gonna trade though.
These are Khajiit streets.
It's another one of those. Shadow shifting him over there is bad. Does he go face? If he goes face, he loses the game. Go face. Be greedy. No, don't make the intelligent decision. Okay, so he has Master of Thieves in his hand. So that does 3 and then 6. So it's 9. So it's still not lethal. He needs... And then he has 3 damage. Even with the bat, he still doesn't kill me.
The forest is my cloak.
Threaten damage in both lanes. I get Tazcad next turn. He has to find 3 extra damage and be able to play Master of Thieves at the same time. Shadow Shift is fine. He's looking for answers. Gives him 1 less mana to work with. Thinking hard about his turn, as would I.
It's a good day to die.
Hold it out. Alright.
That was fought well.
One more chance to get into Legend before the end of this video. I'll probably record one immediately afterwards if I don't make it. Because I gotta make sure that I get these on video, because I missed the last from rank 2 to rank 1. So we'll get into our next game. Alright, up against Ire New York City. Playing Ramp Scout. I have a pretty good matchup against Ramp Scout if I get the right cards. I don't really need the Dune Smuggler here. I'm just going to throw it back. Murkwater Goblin's fine.
The Night Mother will guide us.
Ungolem the Listener. Future Value, which you usually get when you're playing Ram. I can actually Murkwater Witch that off the board. Just because I can play both at the same time. Next turn's Nimble Ally into Murkwater Shaman. I'm pushing 3 damage right now. It's still pretty early in the game though. Murkwater Witch is annoying, especially because it gets rid of that. Ha! That's interesting. Alright, I guess I will concede the lane.
By Stendar's mercy.
It'd be nice if I drew a 3-drop or a 4-drop in the next 2 turns. I need to smooth out my curve here. If I wind up missing a turn, I'll probably just lose the game. That's an interesting use of Snaketooth Necklace. That's a Dune Smuggler. Alright, we're gonna Dune Smuggler him back over, just because I don't want him to
Ill
drain.
wins this day.
Also smooths out my curve, which is nice.
Forest is ours.
So now I can conserve this in case I need like a turn 8 Tazcad or something like that.
I lurk in the shadows.
Already getting his Brotherhood value, which feels pretty bad for me. Well, Beast Collar's pretty good. We're gonna work out a Shaman here. We swing first
The
though.
forest is
Swing.
ours.
Swing.
You will die, Shapeskin.
Work out a Shaman. He's gonna start throwing up taunts. And I need activators for my Leaf Lurkers and my finish offs.
We know.
Unless if he's playing some kind of a tempo
You must be
deck, which he might be. That's annoying, but fine. I still get to push the damage with him. Gonna Dunestalker here. I mean, I can Cliff Racer, which does, what am I pushing? 7, 10 damage, brings him down to 14. If I Dune Smuggler, I'm only doing 7 damage, but I also get to keep my Dune Smuggler. Whereas he normally will just die here. I mean, yeah, I still like the Dune Smuggler better.
There
So I'm
are
gonna
ill
keep,
winds this day.
keep my Dune Smuggler alive. It also lets me only break 1 rune.
You will die,
Oh, wait, never mind.
Shapeskin.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. And then saves the reach for the Cliff Racer for when I really need to push it.
Mother of mine.
Viper sucks. Takes up most of his turn though.
If I fall,
That's annoying.
the Hist will reclaim me.
So if
You
I
will
trade
die,
and then just
Shapeskin.
Wild Beast color, I
You
still
will
have the
die,
lane.
Shapeskin.
Cliff Racer over here just dies to the 4/1. Cat Purse doesn't do anything for me, so yeah, that's
You
the
will
play.
die, Shapeskin.
And we high rolled, boys. Feels good. So now I'm pushing 9 damage plus 3 or plus 4, so that's 13 damage. So I need to find 3 more damage and I win the game. If I connect with it all, obviously. I have to connect though. If this guy's playing ramp, he's playing it really weirdly. I don't think he's playing ramp, or else he just has a really shitty hand. Or he's playing a budget version of it.
Mother of mine. The Hist
Nope,
provides.
that's not a budget card. Come on. Let me just win the game here. Alright, so we hit with this. Finish off here. We hit for 6. We're gonna Cliff Racer here. Oops, I didn't need to use that potion. Shit, that was a mistake.
The error
Okay.
was mine.
Pushing 6 damage. 6 damage is between me and rank legend. I can taste it. If he stabilizes now, I'm going to cry.
The waters of life.
Geomander's fine. Darkwater Witch is fine. Annoying, but
They
fine.
cannot
Hell's
hope to
Kinsman's also
outwit
fine.
me.
That's 2 damage, so I'm 1 damage off lethal. So hit. 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 Cat Purse. Alright, I have to find 1 damage. And he has to not stabilize and not heal for a stupid amount. Actually, no, I have to find 4 damage because the House Kinsman's gonna stop me. This guy trades, which kind of feels bad, but I do have control of the board then. He can't kill the 3/6 without some kind of an answer.
Mother of mine.
Oh,
Leaf Jerker's actually really good here. I probably should have put the cat in this lane. Especially because if he taunts both lanes, I'm kind of in a bad spot. Tazcad does not win them the game. It does stall up the game for 1 more turn, though.
This day will be mine.
Come on, give me damage. That is not damage. Okay. So hit with the cat. I'm gonna Leaf Lurker that guy off the
forest
board.
is my cloak.
Just need to hit for 2 more damage. I got two giant bats, 2 cliff
Your storm
racers.
is no match for
Oh
mine.
no, not oh come on, not a Odaving, really? Oh, come on, give me the damage. That's not damage. That is not damage. Okay, I lose in 2 turns. I have to do 2 damage in 2 turns. If he gets a Snake Tooth Necklace, I just lose the game. How many cards is there in his deck right now? So 32 cards. So he drew 17 cards off the top of his deck and got Odahviing when I got him down to 2 health. He needs a taunt, and he needs a Snake Tooth Necklace. His deck is full of taunts, so I can't imagine he doesn't have a taunt. He's drawing for a taunt. Please no 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 taunt. That's a taunt.
By the egg,
Oh,
surrender.
that's as good as a taunt. That's a discounted red Brahmin. Come on, bat. That is not a bat.
Real power. Yo, Dorshon!
Surrender or die.
Oh, looks like I lose this one. Super close. Unfortunate. Someone in the someone in the chat's telling me that I missed lethal, so clearly it was my own fault. We'll have to go back and take a look at that video there. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I do wind up getting to Legend relatively soon, and hopefully you have fun on the ladder. This is a really stressful video for me, but that's okay. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching. Make sure you hit that like or follow if you enjoyed what you saw. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, and just remember, don't do what I wouldn't do.